Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnyvid, and this is Gems of War. Let's make a vid with Vid. It is January 24th, it's the weekly preview. Let's get started, let's go straight to the SOULFORGE, baby. Get out of here, get out of here. Let's get our tribute though, I can't skip on that. Games, SOULFORGE. We'll do the world event scoring, the world event team, SOULFORGE recommendations, all that good stuff up front in the beginning as quick as possible. Let's go. We have Pan. We have Will of Nisha, Phoenicia, and Ubastet. So here's your chance to get Phoenicia again. I feel like it was recently, but she's very bougie. Probably the best thing in here though. Pan, average. Will of Nisha, below average. Ubastet used to be good, no longer. Still can be used, but Phoenicia is definitely the best thing in here. Not a top 10 recommendation because you need multiple Nisha medals to use her properly. She is like your bougie Rowan. When you get towards the end of the game, you'll use her more often for your dungeons, your adventure board, your pet battles. She has the world record for pet battles right now still on speedrun.com. I'm not just making things up. You can go check it out. Phoenicia has the world record for pet battles. And she's used as the trophy farming. If you want to farm trophies for whatever arbitrary reason, for EPing or whatever, you can use Phoenicia on difficulty 5 Explore, and that's the first Explorer where you get 2 trophies, so it's the easiest one to get the most trophies, and she can clear there in one shot. But she is 24 red, green, yellow, Suncrest Elemental Strix, deal damage to all enemies boosted by red gems and burning enemies. If there's a firestorm, deal double damage. 50% chance to burn a random enemy at the start of my turn, fireproof and fire spirit. So you put her on a fire class team, so you have a firestorm the entire time, so there is a lot of red gems on the board and burning enemies. And yeah, firestorm, double damage. So plus Nisha medals is what you really want. Probably a top 15. So a lot of people have been waiting for Phoenicia. I wouldn't recommend it over High King Irongut and the Wild Queen and Ironhawk and the Grey King and stuff like that. But if you have most of the top 10 and you have at least 2 Nisha medals, I can't talk you out of it. Ubastet might be the second best here because it used to be meta. They nerfed it and it's no longer as meta. But it is 24 red, yellow, brown, Bridelands, Divine Raksha. Deal damage to the 2 weakest enemies boosted by all ally and enemy attack. If one of the enemies dies, then kill the other one. So if you can set that up, it's pretty good, but they just made it more difficult to set up. Pan may be the third best. 24 yellow, green, brown, Pan's Veil, Wildfolk Beast. Deal damage to 3 random enemies and knock them to the back. It's okay because you can start it with 50% mana with King Salinas, I think. And if you make, like, with a glaive of mini goats, you can make a team with it. It's not terrible. And we have Will of Nisha, 22, purple, yellow, brown, silver glade, divine, mystic. My mouth is kind of moving faster than my brain today. Sorry, y'all. Steal magic from 3 magic from all enemies and deal damage to them. Spell block. She's really, like, average. I wouldn't recommend Will of Nisha. That'd be my lowest recommendation this week. If you're not getting Phoenicia, probably no good reason to get anything here. Unless you like love tigers and you want to cuddle in bed with it. We have Tesla. Ooh, that might be the #1 recommendation. She is like a top 5 legendary, I would say. Other people love her way more than me. So, I mean, I understand why she's good. I just never happen to use her as much. There's always some other option. There's always Ferocity. There's always Rowan, and I like those 2 more. But that doesn't mean she isn't better than those. Just sometimes people like things better than other things for no good reason. But Tesla, probably a top 5 legendary. 15 red, blue, Adana, human. I don't even have to look at the other ones because she's probably the best legendary in there. Deal 8 true scatter damage boosted by all ally and enemy armor. So you can use the Shield of Her Sky, you can boost up your hero, and it still counts towards giving her more damage. That's why it's kind of cool. But she can clear out red, blue, whatever, delves early, do lots of good stuff. She's awesome. We have Kraken, Tinseltail, and Baphomet. Kraken used to be pretty good back in the day, kind of like Ubastet. was around the same time. I think Kraken was first and then Ubastet, but they both fell out of, you know, the meta. 17 purple, green, Blackhawk monster. Deal damage to the last 2 enemies. Create 8 blue gems, and there's a 35% chance to devour the last enemy. So it's kind of like Ubastet. It used to be good, no longer. Maybe you could still use it if you're like living back 3 years ago. Maybe. Or you just have a weird collection of troops and that's your best one somehow. Baphomet is okay. I think he's overlooked quite a bit, but 17 red, purple, Blighted Lands, Daemon Centaur. Deal damage to 3 random enemies. If the enemy is burning, deal double damage. Deal triple skull damage versus burning enemies. Infernal armor. So he's solid. Just not anything to... It's not the first thing I'm going to think of when I'm thinking of a good legendary. So definitely Tesla first. Kraken, maybe... I don't know between Kraken and Baphomet. Maybe Baphomet, actually. Then what was the last one? Tinseltail. Does a bunch of weird different things. It's not really worth... It just does too many different things. You can't count on it to do anything. So I wouldn't recommend making it the core of your team or something. Weapons. We should have... we have Womp. Womp is notable. Red and brown gems for each Broken Spire ally. What's Shegra's Spine? Blue and brown for each giant ally. It's not bad. FLAMMIFER, though. This thing on one of the best teams in the game. If you don't have it, you gotta get it. I'm shouting it from the rooftops. I'll put it on the thumbnail. FLAMMIFER, FLAMMIFER, FLAMMIFER. If you want that Zul'Goth Leprechaun Thrall team or that Zul'Goth Scylla team, this is the team. This is the weapon. FLAMMIFER. Create 10 red gems. Deal damage to an enemy boosted by red gems. It's just the best weapon for the Zul'Goth Fireblade team. And Yaogwei Queen Titania team. 2 of the best teams in the game. This is the weapon. Maybe it's not the best weapon in the game. Like you got Rope Dart, you got Norbert's Turnip, you got Life and Death. You've got all these weapons you could say that are better than this weapon, but are the teams that they are on better than the team that this one is on? I don't know about that. Zul'Goth and Yaogwei Queen Titania. FLAMMIFER, FLAMMIFER, FLAMMIFER. Doom Club is here as well, which is a notable... It's the best brown doomed weapon in the game, so you got a lot of stuff to get this week. Phoenicia, FLAMMIFER, Doomed Club. And then Shegra's Spine and Womper, if you have everything else. But yeah, that's about all. So Doomed Club, FLAMMIFER, Phoenicia, Tesla. And not in that order. I don't know what order to put it in. They're all... I think FLAMMIFER is probably the most important thing in here. Then Tesla, then Phoenicia, then Doomed Club. How about that? Alright, let's go check out the World event. Odorous Oozes. Somehow that little goblin witch had animated lava from the broken spire, and now it was slithering around like Karakoth slimes. We need to get them all back into the volcano as soon as possible. Collect lava rocks and lead the slimes back home. We have spell damage. Let me grab my reward so I can get some tokens. There's a couple badges, so I'll buy up until I get a medal just for video purposes. You may or may not have to do this. Just buying up in the shop, so not much to say here. Till I get a medal. Okay, now we can go make a team. Alright, so the scoring is Fairy Godmother's worth 10 lava rocks. Infernus is worth 10 lava rocks. Shegra's worth 8. Pygra's worth 6. Fire Giant's worth 4. And Sulfur Slime is worth 4. So, Infernus and Fairy Godmother are worth the most. Sulfur Slime and Fire Giant are worth the least. So you got the Gruz in the middle. So if it's not Fairy Godmother or Infernus, look for Shegra or Pygra. The Fire Giant and Sulfur Slime, the Giant and the Slime are worth the least. SS and FG are worth the least. The Gruz are in the middle. They're worth more than the Giant and the Slime. The Gruz. Shegra's worth more than Pygra. And we got Godmother and Infernus worth the same. So you don't have to pick between them. They're worth the same. Infernus and Fairy Godmother are worth the same. Sulfur Slime and Fire Giant are worth the least, and they're both worth the same. So they're both worth the least. So just remember that, and you should be fine. Pick Godmother and Infernus. They're worth the most. Sulfur Slime and Fire Giant are worth the least. It looks like it's in a rarity order as well, so. But anyway, Fairy Godmother or Infernus. Probably doesn't matter. Let's see what we got to work with. What's our restriction? Just red? Red, Generator, or Striker? Base rarity. We got Flaming Oni. We like Flaming Oni. Almost coughed, sorry. We got Flaming Oni. We got Divinia. Fundingus. I wonder if I could use my team. Remember my team? I had Fundingus. I had, Flaming Oni. We'd have to have King Gobtruffle, though. I don't think that's gonna work. King Gobtruffle's not red. Could do something with that, though. Could do, like... we need damage, though. What are we gonna use for our damage? Harpy Mage is there, Lamashtu is there, Marilith is there. Maybe Marilith? And then a weapon? Toad Squeezer. Angry Mob's pretty good. Huh. This is where I should probably pause and come back to you in a minute. I kind of like showing you when I make my team, though, because I know other people probably don't do that, and they just pop up with teams, and they're like, oh. Wonder where they got that team. Yeah. Fundingus and Flaming Oni are the two that I felt like... Where's our damage? I guess we don't really have any. Flame of Anu, 10 damage to the first two enemies. Does anybody hit all? An enemy... No. No. An enemy. True heavy splash damage to an enemy. Boosted by stone blocks. Split all stone blocks to create 3 stone blocks. I remember somebody using Narmel. I know Dragon Soul hits all enemies, but it's like a set amount, right? I don't know. What should we do? Alright, I guess I'll pause and I'll be back with y'all. I don't want to waste your time. Alright, y'all, this is what I came up with for today, and it's kind of weird because every troop has to be red on your team, and then you want yellow for your Dawnbringer, so every troop's going to be the same color. But good thing here is this guy is empowered, so he doesn't need to fight for any mana. This one starts with 75% mana, so it's 3/4 of the way there, and then Divinia would be the one probably having the most trouble here. But, yeah, I almost should probably switch these. Make sure Harpy Mage somehow gets up. But the whole idea is Dawnbringer with all yellow troops. And we'll do Teams Tuesday tomorrow, so don't worry about... Like, if you don't have Dawnbringer, I don't know what to tell you. It's kind of a weird restriction this week. Maybe use Dragon Soul and Marilith. That's the two I was about to use, so... Dragon Soul and Marilith. But let's put these medals on. We got 1 Medal of Summer. Starting with 50% mana, so I probably don't need Medal of Anu. We'll probably just do Nisha. And we'll see how this goes for now. And that's why Teams Tuesday. Today's supposed to be like a quick, hey, we're going over all the new stuff, trying to get you started, first impressions type of video. Tomorrow will be a little bit more thought out, have multiple teams. Put your teams in the comments. I would really appreciate it this week. My brain is not working perfectly, as y'all know. So, we got green gems to blue there. You know, I could just do that, just to do it. Get a little blue, get our Dawnbringer up. And it should one-shot. You should be good all day today with Dawnbringer if you got it. And if you don't got it, try Marilith with Dragon Soul. Or just a bunch of Marilith. I mean, that might work. A bunch of Marilith? That could work for sure. I just thought of that. Infernus, Fairy Godmother. I guess I'll go with Fairy Godmother. We'll do a few of these. Not the most impressive team ever, but I didn't want to go on about it forever today. Dawnbringer's available, so why not use it? Why not? Why not? Why not? Fairy Godmother. You got a 50% start, you got an explosion, you got an enchant that pretty much gets it up pretty quickly. And if not, then you can try to cast this guy. Like right now. Then you, instead of one-shotting on the first turn, you'll one-shot on the second turn. If not, your Harpy Mage is enchanted. It's going to get to its full mana. You can just cast it on your Dawnbringer. So you'll, within 1 to 2 to 3 turns, your Dawnbringer is going to be full no matter what. Whether it's its own enchant, Harpy Mage's enchant, or whatever. Like right here, boom, we win. Probably the best weapon you could use today. I was trying to think of like a Merilith Life and Death, but then I was like, oh, Life and Death's not red. We're restricted to red weapons, so. Infernus. Might as well do the higher level, why not? It's only 25 versus 10. Why would you pick 10 when it's 25 versus 10? Unless you're like level 10. Anything, I don't know, let's just do this. Oh no, don't fly away. Oh wow, really? Kidding me. I always buy way too many sigils on this crap anyway, for this video. So no big deal. I would have did something different otherwise. Infernus, one more battle. Kind of a weird team, but that's why we have Teams Tuesday. This is my first thought, first impressions, getting y'all started. It's early on Monday. Dawnbringer, though, you think that's a bad idea? I think it's a good idea. Not the most, like, original idea, but I think it's that or Merilith or Dragon Soul. Like, what else you gonna do? There's Baphomet. Or not Baphomet. There's I wish there's Baphomet. But yeah, that's my idea for today. I did the double red, yellow, minus brown. I did Bard class, 50% start, yellow class. But yeah, that'd be my idea for today. If you need something else, like I was saying, or I like Flaming Oni. I think Flame of Anu at least hits multiple enemies. Divenia is a good mana generator. The Dragon Soul hits all enemies. It's got to be Merilith or the Dragon Soul, in my opinion. But I did like Fundingus. I did like Flaming Oni. You got some empowered converters here you could use. Lamash 2 and Herald of Damnation and Gimli and Merilith just seems like the best thing. Like multiple Meriliths would probably be good. Got Ragnagord. But anyway, I don't want to spend all day on this. Let's move it along. I guess we circle back around now, huh? Get out of there. Alright, let's go back to the events. Ooze Slime is it anyway? New ultra rare troop, Sulfur Slime. Get this troop with glory from the rewards tab of the shop. Australia Day Gem Sale. Odorous Oozes. Experience our new world event with your guildmates. Play world event battles every day to unlock rewards. The Gob Mother's Orb is still going on. Week of Elementals. All Elementals gain 10% to their skills. Week of Monster. All Monsters gain 10% to their skills. Bonus Souls. Use the Sulfur Slime and explore to gain 40 souls. Well, that's cool. Elementals gain 10% to their skills. Let's go check out the shop. Grab my Spoils of War. It's always a good deal. Unless you somehow don't have 1800 glory, I guess. Let's go check out Sulfur Slime. 11 red, blue, broken spire, elemental monster. Create 5 yellow gems. Then convert all yellow gems to red. Eliminate 36 points on a random skill from an enemy. Wish gems. Let's get it to mythic. What kind of stone are we getting? Arcane Blood trait stones, you get 1 per. That is red and blue, so let's go check that out. Red and blue stones. Red, blue, all colors, base rarity. So you can fully trait troops such as Haltir and Scroll. You don't need Haltir Ascendant. You don't really need fully traded or anything. This thing does a barrier. I think this does like a burn and fairy fire, yeah. Mother of Darkness does a bleed. Megavore has Death Below. That's probably the most important thing I've seen so far. Mithrilion has decent traits. Savage Strike. Captain McCall at 50% start. If you got your Mother of Darkness last week, or you got your Captain McCall last week, or you got your Corsair to 100 last week, there's many different ingredients of that team last week. Here is another one, the stone that you need to fully trait Captain McCall. They just keep giving you ingredients for that Mother of Darkness team, back to back to back. Tesla is here. She doesn't really need to be traded, though. That's what's cool about her. The Mirage Queen. So this might be the most important troop that uses that stone that's available right now. Mirage Queen at 50% start for elementals. You'll be using that forever. Baldur's here. I don't know that he needs... Does he need to be traded? Not really. He was the talk of the town, and now you don't hear about him anymore. Anything else worth mentioning? Not really. So it's the Mirage Queen Stone. And then double check your Lord of Slaughter. Mithrilion type of stuff. Captain McCall. The Captain McCall Mirage Queen Stone, pretty much, is what we got today. Alright, what is our event key drop table? Broken Spire. I think that's Infernus and Amarok. But we'll go check it out. Broken Spire. You should check out my spoiler videos from yesterday. If you don't watch my spoiler videos, I tell you a lot of stuff in that video that you'll get to know a day early. So, base rarity, Broken Spire. Yeah, Amarok and Infernus. Infernus, top 10 mythic, very borderline. It's probably more like 11, 12 these days, but still really good. It burns all enemies in 4 or 5 gym matches. It summons a firestorm when an enemy dies. It does multiple things. It explodes 5 random gems. Does splash damage to 2 random enemies. That's more like hitting 4 or 5 enemies, not just 2. It's kind of mythic you want, something that does multiple things. It's really good if you get it super early. If that was your first mythic, it would be really awesome. Kind of like Arachnean Weaver. Like, Arachnean Weaver or Infernus would probably be one of the best first mythics to get. Amarok I don't really like. Some people would, like, go to bed and sleep with it, but I don't really like it that much. Anything else? Pygro's okay. I think it's kind of underrated. But is it worth throwing keys for? Ogress is good. But yeah, it's very top-heavy here. Very top-heavy. That's all I got to say. A borderline top 10 mythic that's falling out of the top 10 and without anything else if you miss. So that's what you're going for. You're jumping off the roof without a parachute, and you're hoping that you land on soft grass. Let's see. What else is going on? We did the shop. So we did the trait stone. We did the event key drop table. Let's just see what else is going on this week. Alright, so today is your campaign. You want to get your campaign done as much as possible. It is your world event. Gave you a team for that. Dawnbringer or Marilith seems like the best options there. Tuesday we have Depths of Sin. I think that's purple and red. So let's go check that out. See if I can give you a team for that. Depths of Sin. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, red and purple. So for me, that's Triple Ferocity Rage Reaver. You could use Tesla, which is available. Purple is Triple Cunning Stone Slicer, Arachnean Weaver, Zul'Goth, stuff like that. I would say Gargoyles. If you just can't find anything else, go down to the Underworld and Hall of Guardians. Get you some Gargoyles, and they'll do it for you. They're pretty good. But yeah, Tesla, Gargoyle, Ferocity, Cunning, stuff like that. Zul'Goth. And we'll be doing a team tomorrow, so that's just to get you started. I like to do these Mondays just to get you started. That way you're moving, keep it moving type of deal. And it's first impression. Wednesday we have a pet. I'm not sure what pet. I think it's a new pet, actually. It's a, I think it's some sort of like little dog or something. I can't remember, but it's a new pet. Taz. I think it's Taz. Taz. Thursday. What is it? What class is that? Warlord or something? I think it's Warlord. If it's Warlord, that's cool for me because I'm on Warlord. Like, that's the class I'm doing right now with my Phoenicia. Because it's the last fire class. Yep, I think that's right. So that's the one I've been working on. Broken Spire, yep. So it's a very overlooked fire class because it's the worst fire class in the game, Warlord. So I wouldn't recommend it as a good class. It's one of the worst classes, but it is a fire class. So that keeps it out of the dookie pile because it has Fire Blade. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. It's the worst fire class out of like 5 or 6 classes. So it's not a top 10 or anything. But at least it has Fire Blade and Firestorm and all that good stuff. This weekend, what do we got going on this weekend? I think Bounty, right? Is it Bounty? We got Bounty this weekend? Pretty sure, right? 3 days, 15 hours. Yep, Bounty this weekend. So a new Bounty troop. So we got our new Glory Shop troop, the Slime. We get a new Bounty troop Friday. And that's all that's going on, really, I think. So today is World Event and Campaign. Tomorrow is Depths of Sin. Wednesday is Taz, a new pet. Thursday is Warlord class event. Friday we have Bounty. But Bounty is the best single-player event in the game other than the Vault event. You get really good rewards. You should definitely do it. It's really, really good. Alright, let's check out the campaign and we will get out of here. I'll get out of your ear. Luckily, I can't infect you through the internet. Campaign. It seemed like this evil little goblin woman liked causing chaos. At least the narwhales had been herded out to the west, away from the shipping lanes of Blackhawk. Now it seemed she'd flown off east into the Sea of Fire, towards Broken Spire. I got Hunting and Furnace. I've already done that 3 times somehow. Gravekeeper, Skull Gems, Dominator. Okay. What are we getting? You guys get 60, like 100-something gems. Wand set. Get some writs. And we get 5 HP. So yeah, that's it for this week. Put your teams in the comments. I'd really appreciate it. My brain's only half working. My mouth, my words don't even come out right now. I don't know what's going on. It's been over a week. I guess I should talk about that, huh? Yeah, I tested positive yesterday, but I've known I've had it for like a week now. My fiance tested positive earlier in the week, last week. I've been sick since last Monday. Today is Monday, and it was last Monday when I woke up with like a splitting headache. That happened 3 days in a row. Splitting headache, right? 3 days in a row. Thursday I started feeling a little bit better. It's just you're really, really tired. Like my legs are I'm so tired. Like my body. You get weird aches and pains. I had a slight fever for a couple days. I've got this cough that won't go away right now. What else has been going on? I don't know. I was like really sore. I did some physical activity yesterday, and I was like really sore, way sorer than I would have been otherwise. It's just very annoying, very sticky, and it makes you grumpy and annoyed. That's what's happening with me. But hey, I was all shot up, right? So I don't know how you're gonna. I'm not a doctor, so if you don't get all shot up, I don't know how it's gonna affect you. I can't tell you anything except for what's happened with me. I just took a test yesterday. It was positive. Still, like, it's been a freaking week. It's just really annoying. It can cause you financial harm and just make your life annoying, and it sucks. So I don't know what else to say. I just want it to go away so we can get back to normal here. Like, we're at the end of the month, and I didn't do any live streams last week, and I don't know, man. It's annoying more than anything. It's like annoying. It's just annoying. It's super contagious. Just don't ride in the car with people without a taco on your face. As a piñata and taco is what I was going to use as my code words. I tested positive for piñata, and I wore my taco the entire time. I've known about this thing before anybody, like 2 years. Like, I was so careful, but I got 6 people in my house, 5 of which are going out into different groups of people pretty much every single day. Where, in that, the little ones, the teachers tell them to take them off and just let's have fun. Take your taco off. Let's all day. And then they get used to it and they don't wear it ever again. And that's where it came from. I'm pretty sure it came from school. Like 99% sure it came from school. And there's nothing I can do about it because other parents are getting mad that they're making them wear them. So I guess everybody just has to get it. I don't know. But anyway, like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below, and I will see y'all tomorrow for Teams Tuesday. Hopefully live streams, man. I gotta do it because it's the end of the month. So at some point we're gonna do at least 2 live streams. We got to by the end of this month. At least 2 more. And I'll see y'all there, and we gotta go hard. Peace.